Hello everybody, Frankie Day here for Frankie Day Models. Okay fellas, for this Thursday evening, I just got back from playing music with my group. Decided to come home and make a video. Okay, yesterday I got my retirement check and it came in earlier than I thought. Thank you Uncle Sam for sending it to me early because I sure could have used it. And I did. Got all my bills paid. I got food in the house, everything ready for Christmas dinner and everything. And I decided to treat myself to another model. And I did. I went down there to Hobby Shop USA. I didn't go down to Shoals. I didn't go down there and see what's shaking down there. So I was on my way home from work yesterday. I decided, so I had to go to the hobby shop, see what they got anything new in there. So, although it's Christmas coming up, I'm quite certain they probably restocked the shelves with new kits. They did. And so nothing there interests me because I have it all. And I looked around and said, oh wow, bingo. So I got another one. I got that at the house. Why do you need to get another one for? That's how I went to hay, you know. I like it. 32 bucks ain't bad. So I went down there and I bought this. This is going to be my third entry from Mr. Charlie Mack's December 7th, 1941 Pearl Harbor Anniversary Group Build. So right now in the makings now I've got the PT-17 Stearman going, and I've got the Kingfisher going, and I got this. Now right here, this is the Pacific Theater series. This is a nice kit. It gives you a little bit of more bonus opposed to the first livery, United States Navy colors, with the scheme of yellow wing, gray fuselage, or aluminum. This is the Pacific Theater version, and they give you three different liveries. It could be the Finnish Air Force, Royal Air Force, or United States Navy. Well, knowing me, I like United States Navy. So I decided to paint this thing and build this as an early 1941 first release for the United States Navy. It's going to be all in a gray color. That's a light gold gray that they used. That's early 1941. And by summer of 1941, they went ahead and had these things painted non-specular blue-gray. And by Pearl Harbor time, they were painted intermediate blue. This kit is no stranger to us builders out there. It's been around since 1975. This is going to be the second one that I built on YouTube. I just built one not too long ago. It's a paper model in 133 scale. It's a Model Arts Brewster Buffalo F2A. This is the 148 scale by Tamiya. I understand Hobby Models makes one 148 scale. There's probably a couple other manufacturers do the same, which I don't know about. But anyway, I like the Tamiya kit. I feel comfortable with the Tamiya kit. I love the Tamiya kit. This thing goes together like a dream with no problem. And I've got another one just like this of the 1975 livery of the United States Navy pre-war colors. Now, like I said, this thing gives you three options. You can paint it either light gray, United States Navy, 1941, or it could be the Lindley's program, Royal Air Force as the Cleveland's, and also the Finnish. It could be the Finnish Air Force too. So there's a lot going on there in this kit. Also, another bonus they give you is maskings for the cockpit. Yes, sir, maskings. Now, with these maskings, they have been die cut. Like most maskings, they've been die cut already. You gotta do is just peel them off the back end and put them on your canopy. But they did, since this kit is so small, they went one little step better. So what they did, they got a whole tape on there with a pattern on there. You got to cut out number 11 blade and pull it out and glue it onto your windows. Time consuming, tedious, no matter how you call it. It's a nice touch. It's a good added bonus to the kit. I paid $32 for this. They don't give you too much slack down there at the Hobby Shop USA. Now, I built one of these things before. Somehow I got lost during moves. And so I actually, when I buy a kit, I always buy two of the same thing. And I'm very glad that I bought the other one back in 1975. It's in my storage in the room back there. Okay, thus far, I decided to toy with this thing. I went ahead and painted the interiors using light chromate green, what they used at the time. Most of them were painted silver inside, all aluminum color, but the earlier models are all chromate green. The fuselage, the detail at the time was pretty. Man, this lighting in this place really smells. It's pretty. It's a lot of detail in there. They give you a good detail in there, but it could be done better. But at the time, that was the technology that they had. This too was a top shelf ship. I kid at one time. They gave you decal places for the instrument panels. Same thing done on this side of the fuselage. I've already painted it and picked out the details by dry brushing on the control throttle quadrants and such. I gotta give this thing a wash. Now there is some scribing detail inside this thing. I don't know how this. Man, I tell you, it just won't pick it up. There's too much. Yeah, there you go, fellas. There's a glow from that camera right there. See the scribing detail right there? Well, I'm going to add a wash inside here for a button up this fuselage. Oh yes, one thing I like to remind you. In this kit, you'll find a radio mast on top of that fan right here. Be very, very, very careful when you handle this little part, because it don't take much to snap that mast off and you're going to get mad. It can be replaced with a piece of sprue. Or you can run a hot straight pin through there and clip it off. But I'm going to keep that on there, and I'm making quite certain I don't bust that. This is a nice kit. So I had about, I don't know, about 3 hours. I worked on this thing 3 hours last night. So I decided, what the hell, I'm going to paint this thing a light gold gray color. And it's going to be all pre-shaded and everything, and give it a wash. And it'll look nice, I'll get finished with it. And we had the pilot in there, paint them up good. And a lot of work. So I got 3 under my belt. I got shaking right now. Now, on the Brewster Buffalo, as we all know, it was an aircraft that wasn't very popular with U.S. airmen. I think the only people in the world that really, at that time, that really got a lot of kills and got a lot of good results was the Feds. They knew how to fly these things. There's something about them, I guess they knew the weakness of the Germans, of some of the aircraft they went up against. The Brewster Buffalo was a good airplane. It flew very well, it was very fast, but it suffered a lot of problems. A lot of problems. Problem number one is that enough armor protection behind that pilot right there. As you can see how the design of that canopy right there, it's like a greenhouse. Hell, Zero go right through there, unload a couple 30 calibers. Man, that guy's a dead duck. He's gone. And he had a lot of undercarriage problems too with Brewster. See, Brewster, the undercarriage system that they had wasn't hydraulic. It wasn't cranked. It was electric. Down between the knees of the pilot, simulating this is an instrument panel. It's down by his knees, and he's got his hands on the joystick. When he brings up the undercarriage, there's an indicator that goes like this. That zips across all the way up, and it stops. Don't let it go on. It tells you they're up. And that was a very good idea. Instead of the old crank system with the Leo Grumman incorporated in the Gulf Hawk and the Flying Barrel. So the undercarriage system was all electric. And it wasn't very strong for the land and aircraft carrier decks. A lot of these Buffalo, they slammed a lot, and they broke the, sometimes they'd snap the retracting strut. So Brewster, the reason why Brewster shot their wad with the United States Navy, they didn't back up what they sold. Now, when you're dealing with somebody on a contract, you got to back up what you got going on there. because they carry your name, your product, and everything else. And the Navy complained about undercarriage problems. Brewster never paid any minds about it. They're on other things about the airplane, trying to redesign something bigger. They didn't want to fool with it. And the Navy complained about it. Then they got around landing on carriers a lot more, a little better, to keep the landing gear from collapsing. The Buffalo didn't have enough power to dogfight with the Zero, same thing as the F4A Wildcat. The plane would go so much it will stall out. They're very fast as long as you don't get into a dogfight. And the Finns knew how to use these Buffaloes quite well to their advantage. And we were simply amazed how well they could take a plane like this and really make a potent, mean airplane. Eventually the Buffaloes were scrubbed out, probably in the beginning of 1943 they were gone. They didn't use them no more. Brewster, he threw in the towel. He didn't deal with Brewster no more. So the United States Navy more or less dealt with the contract of Grumman and Douglas and Curtis. Again, like I say, this kit is designed for anybody who knows how to build a model. It's not very difficult to put together, not very many parts, but it's a nice kit. The detail, the canopy detail is pretty good. It'd be a lot better when I put a wash to it. So all that green's dry. I've already put a coat of varnish on there, so I don't have to worry about the wash attacking the paint. And I'll button up the fuselage and work on the engine. It won't take long to build that. And I went and bought this Mission models. This is called light gold gray. Now I like these in paints. This is damn good stuff. Special features, got a little mixing ball in there. And so actually all I need to do is apply that gold gray and it's just about done. It's one color. Okay guys, that's about all I got going on here. Let's see if there's anything else that I was tinkering with that I forgot to show you fellas. Nope, I think that's about it. Oh yeah, I showed that yesterday. As a matter of fact, earlier in the video. I'm going to start getting hot on this too and get this finished up. Won't take much to finish this thing up. This one hell of a squirt of an airplane. You know, this thing here is, it's a damn good airplane. But like I say, when they came out, they were actually obsolete before they did all the service time. Better stuff was coming out. Anyway, that was the United States Army Air Corps. That was their first monoplane. Back in those days, they were making designs like that, guys. It's because they're getting away from biplanes. The biplanes were starting to go out like the Dodo. They had no need for them anymore. They had a lot more better designs. Like, here's one here, for example, the Brewster Buffalo. This was the first monoplane fighter the United States Navy had. Then the Wildcat came to view. The Wildcat kicked this. The Wildcat kicked this thing off the map. And that's why we had no use for them anymore. The Navy was really kind of peeved a little bit about how Brewster handles his business and the airplane with paints. So it was actually given to the Finns and the English, and they had some good results with the Buffaloes. Some didn't like them, some did, but the Finns had no problem with them. They had some good airmanship on how they flew those things. They're fast. These things are no joke. They go pretty quick. They go fast. But lacking armor protection and everything else, it's just kind of rendered obsolete. It's more or less like a racing plane that's on steroids with this fat, perky fuselage. Okay, we'll bring the fuselage back to yours truly, and we'll finish up the video here. I'll work on the house there tomorrow and varnish the wings and the fuselage and get the decals on there. I'll probably get that thing all assembled. Won't take long. I have a final reveal that'll probably be this weekend. Maybe tomorrow. It's pretty near getting finished. Okay, I'm getting pretty close to getting finished here. I gotta get to bed, guys. I gotta get to work tomorrow. Work half day tomorrow. I got Christmas Eve. Oy vey. Boy, Christmas comes just like that. I'm thinking about tomorrow. I'm gonna go down to the Family Dollar and buy me a small tree, Christmas tree. Probably about yay high. 20 bucks maybe they run. I like to stick it over here next to my B25 so it lights up nice and pretty. Make it a little Christmas here. Like I said, since my baby girl, my Ruthie, since she passed, you know, I've got no Christmas spirit for nothing, you know. I've never felt this way in my life, you know. It just, you lose your family, your dogs, and everything, and it takes a lot out of a man, especially when you get old. And it shows you guys. I keep preaching to everybody. Live your life to your fullest and take it slow. Slow. Speed sign says 25 miles an hour. You drive 25 miles an hour. That's how you run your life. Slow and easy. Bang, 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 bang. And all this rat race stuff. Live fast, die young, and leave no memory. So that's one of my key ingredients. That as old as I am, I'm still kicking. I take it easy, and I work all the time, and I got a lot to live for as my models. And to be with you fine fellas. Okay, I want to wish everybody a very, very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And let's all say our prayers that we get this country back in shape again, because we're in bad shape. We're in great condition. A lot of people out there are very, very blind to see this. And when eventuality is going to hit these people one of these days, it's going to hit them like a heart attack. They don't know what to do. So I try not to think of these things, but I try to prepare the best way I can, any way I can. And I'm pretty well prepared. I got almost 3 years of sea rations I got from the government, and that's going to be my food in case something goes wrong. I can't get any food and stuff. Things get bad, and I'll pray to Jesus that it don't go that way. So say our prayers, fellas, as patriots and Americans in the free world, that we get some appropriate leadership and get the ball bouncing again and get life back again like the way it's supposed to. Okay, this is Frankie Day from Frankie Day Model signing off. Make Mama happy, take care of the little ones, and take care of yourself. And stay focused when you drive and be aware of your surroundings. Like our beloved Steve Avery. Go out there and get kit crazy by yourself, a couple of kits like I did, and sit back and build, enjoy, make a video, and enjoy one of the finest fruits that there is for the modeler is get kit crazy. Okay, guys, old Frankie Day's out of here. I'm getting tired. I got to hit the fart sack. Let's turn 2, continue shift's work tomorrow, and we'll see how the day goes. Got a half a day tomorrow. I'll be all right. Things are going good for me. And I'm on 8 cylinders now. I shook that cold off. It's gone. So one thing I'm very happy, I got a good immune system. So please be careful out there. There's another special technical note I'd like to address to all you fellas out there. Please, please, please be careful. When you're around a great sum of people, put a mask on your face. Don't take any chances. They got this a Boracron, where I don't know what the hell you call it. They always got a name for something. Whatever's going around, just please, please protect yourself and your family. This virus is not going away too soon. It's not. This has got a lot of sources out there to effect. And guys, take care of yourself and love you fellas, and Merry Christmas to you all. And we'll catch you guys on the next video. It'll be the final reveal on the Stairman, I believe, because that's very near being done. All I gotta do is varnish it up real well, apply my decals, add the tires to it. The engine's already been done. Pop the engine in place, and the front part's gonna be the rigging, which is gonna be nothing. So it'll be the final reveal for that. That'll be my first final reveal for Mr. Charlie Mac's Pearl Harbor group build. Okay, this is Frankie Day signing off for Frankie Day Models. Take care of yourselves and stay posted. We'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye, fellas. Take care of yourself.